one of the reasons to go and visit the People's Republic of China, or just China. And this would be a reason not to go and visit China. This is Beijing with a sandstorm coming in from Inner Mongolia because the Chinese government cut down the forest on the west side of the city years ago so they could have more paper, for example. But it's not always like that. You do get some really nice days in Beijing, and the pollution has got better compared to 13 years ago, but it's still a long way to go. But here's a beautiful day. Shanghai is becoming one of the most expensive cities for accommodation in China and possibly in Southeast Asia as well. This is how some people have to live. It's not as small as some places in Hong Kong, but it is tiny. And if you want to go and explore Shanghai, well, like a lot of the big cities, get on the big red double-decker bus, the open-top bus, and you can see some amazing views like this. If you do want to go to China, you obviously, and it's your first time, you want to go and see the Great Wall. I will give you a top tip. Don't go winter time. It's awful. And ending with something a little bit different for today. I come from the United Kingdom, born and raised in London, went to school, went to university, and I always thought that the British education system was the best in the world. You would have Oxford, you would have Cambridge, then the other ones would be the top tier universities in the world, the first two in England and maybe the third, like Harvard, for example. But just watch this.
London is a capital, yeah?
Yeah, well done.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Essex is a continent.
No, it's a county.
Oh, what, a country?
A county.
What's the difference between a county and a country?
So country is like England.
Yeah.
So Wales
Is
is
a
in
country.
Cardiff.
No,
Cardiff's the capital of
Yeah,
Wales.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm from Liverpool, so I live in a country,
No, Liverpool's a city.
a city.
Yeah.
If you go on a plane and go to another place, that's still United Kingdom, isn't
Depends
it?
where.
Yeah,
Where do you want to go?
So Spain,
That's not
No,
United
that's
Kingdom.
Europe.
That's Europe.
but it's still in the United
Europe.
Kingdom.
No, Europe
It's
is
out
a
of the EU.
continent.
It's
so
in the EU. It's
Yeah.
in Europe. It's in Europe. So, for example, Spain is not in England. They don't speak English.
Do you know?
No, I know they speak
Yeah, but-
Spanish, gambas, prawns and stuff, I know that. But I mean...
It is quite shocking. This is my video for today. I'm just doing something a bit more light-hearted and a bit more fun than the usual doom and gloom of what's happening in Russia, the Ukraine, China, the country of Taiwan, etc. We all have the right in the free world, which is not actually China, to actually express our opinions. And we can say quite openly in many places, I don't like the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, or I don't like the President of France. But in China, you can't actually say, I don't like Mr. Xi Jinping. It would cause you a lot of trouble, and people just keep quiet about it. The other thing which is happening in China, they always seem to do this happiness index, and they say 97% of the people are actually happy with the Chinese government. And this is sort of the reason why, because when they go out on the street and they go and speak to people, one, they've got to have a license to do so. They just can't do it willy-nilly like you can in the United States or England. You need to have permission to do this. And the people, they just don't want to cause any hassle. So if they do, these statistic bureaus, for example, do talk about it, and go out on the street, for example, then the people just say, yes, I'm happy, because it's just the easy way. You don't have time and you don't want to get into any trouble just being negative. Look at the vote for the third term of Xi Jinping, and with 2,900 members of the actual two Congress party. It was 100% that said, yes, they want him for a third term, and 0. Now, in reality, do you believe that? No, it's like a Disney movie. It's like Shangri-La. Nothing in the world is perfect. You may have the best president in the world who's absolutely perfect in everything, but there's always going to be a tiny percentage that people don't like him. That's always. So you sort of really difficult to believe any of the facts and figures that comes out of China. And we need to we need to see the truth. If China wants to be in the international community, it's simple. Start telling the truth. Start communicating, start being honest. Could you really believe with COVID-19 how many cases there were, how many people unfortunately died compared to the rest of the world? It's just unbelievable. And then they just sweep it under the carpet and everything goes away. It was going to be a happy video, but I did do a bit of a rant and a rave. So let's leave it there for today. Have an awesome day wherever you are. My name is James. Like, subscribe and share if you want to. Many thanks to all my Patreon members and also the members to this channel. If you want to, the link is in the description below to become part of the exclusive membership program here. And I will see you a little bit later on. Have an excellent day. Bye-bye for now. Thank you.